Thank you all for coming Tuesday, first day of this new year, for coming and being here and being present. It's always a thrill to teach. Every time I teach, I start out, I get a little nervous. It's the strangest thing. Yeah, so I have to sit down and get a little grounded. My name's Jennifer. And I'm tonight starting the first night of the yoga book study on the book Flourish. So everybody that's here is entered to win one of two copies of this. The last day, I think the 26th is when the raffle will be. You have to be present to win. Makes sense, right? So this is a book by Martin Seligman. It's a new theory on happiness and well-being. And I really liked the book when I read it, and I thought there were some good takeaways. And I wanted to impart this into our yoga asana. So to start out with, we're going to have a short meditation. So create the physical foundation of your meditation seat. So if that means bringing your hips up onto a block to get your hips up just a little bit above your knees, do that. Place your palms on your thighs, palms up, to create a space of openness and curiosity. And gently close your eyes. Funnel your awareness down into your arms, through your elbows, down into your forearms, and into your hands. Keep your awareness on your hands, your palms, your thumbs, your first fingers, second fingers, third fingers, and your baby fingers. Shift your focus from one finger to another as a method of anchoring and centering you here. Keep your attention on your hands as a bridge from your awareness to your body, as an anchor to the now here moment, if at any time you notice yourself drifting off into thinking. If your mind wanders, simply bring your attention back to your hands. As you hold your attention on your hands, notice if they tingle, if they develop warmth, if they have a quality or a texture. Where your awareness goes, energy flows. Your hands are a grounding point for your consciousness in the here and now. As thoughts come up, just notice them and let them go. Let them come up and let them go. Put your attention on your hands and let your thoughts come up and let them go. Experience the power of reconnecting to your hands and beginning again, moment by moment by moment. Keep your attention on your hands and be newly anchored in the now here moment and newly available to the moment. Now bring your hands together at Anjali Mudra at Heart Center. Together we will take one full Om. Deep breath in. Gently flutter your eyes open. Bring your hands down to your palms. And make your way to child's pose. With the same intention that you set up your meditation seat, set up the physical foundation of child's pose. Stretch your arms out long in front. Bring your elbows up off the earth. Begin to press your finger pads down. Hug your outer forearms in towards center line, in towards spine line. And chapter 1 is what is well-being? The gold standard for measuring well-being is flourishing. And the goal of positive psychology is to increase flourishing. So Dr. Seligman has defined the 5 elements of flourishing as being positive emotion, engagement. You know, when you're doing that thing and you lose track of all time, you get into the flow, you're not hungry, you're not thirsty, you're completely enveloped, that kind of engagement. Meaning, doing things just for the sake of doing them, being up to something bigger than yourself. Positive relationships, an accomplishment for its own sake, not for money, not for an award, not for the winning trophy, just accomplishing things. And the big takeaway from this chapter is that from the studies that they've done, that doing a kindness produces the single most reliable momentary increase in well-being of any exercise they've ever tested. So right here in your child's pose, press your forehead down into the earth. This physical exercise series that we are going through now will lead you into your practice off the mat. And your exercise for off the mat that you can begin to contemplate on is to find one wholly unexpected kind thing to do tomorrow and just do it. And notice what happens to your mood. Begin your Ujjayi breath. Contribute to the room. Contribute to this community with breath. Your breath is an access to your contribution as you are here on your mat and off your mat. Breathe for your neighbor. Breathe for your mother, father, sister, brother, cat, dog. Breathe for them. Take another big breath in. Empty out. Downward facing dog. And come out of your default right away. Come out of your default. Take a long dog. Create space. Bend your knees a lot. Now tilt your tailbone up towards the sky. Really exaggerate. Tilt your tailbone. Now press down through your heels to sort of straighten your legs. Sort of. Don't lock out your knees. But press down through your heels. Spread your fingers wide. Create a long spine. As you press the mat away from you, take a breath in. Ground down through your first finger and thumb knuckle. Take another breath in. Hug into your spine line. One more breath here. Exhale everything out. Bend your knees. Walk your feet to your hands. Ragdoll pose. Feet hips width distance apart. That's about 2 fists width. Clasp opposite elbows with opposite hands. Press down through each heel. Hug your outer shins in. So squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Light up your shins. Yes. Ground down through the 4 corners of your feet. Let your head be heavy. Let the nectar flow from your sits bones into your skull. Take another breath in. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Catch your hips with your hands and pause. Squeeze elbows in towards spine line. Press down through your heels. Pull your pelvic floor in and up. Belly button in and up. Come to stand with a long, straight spine. Solid core, hands and feet. Hands at heart center. Set your drishti. Find your spot out here in the room. See your spot that is not moving. We'll begin with a single Om. Big breath in. Inhale, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, big inhale. Hands to the mat, pause, first plank. Chin out of your chest, pull your shoulder blades together, belly button in and up, lower halfway down, low plank, look forward, untuck your toes, press them into the earth, breathe in, downward facing dog, hips to the sky. 3 breaths right here. Feet about hips width distance apart. Yeah, give yourself space. Explore your dog. Make it longer, make it wider. Big breath in. Empty it out. Again, fill up. Exhale, bend your knees. Jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Press down, reach up, breathe in. Get long, get big. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Vinyasa flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press toes down, thighs lift, knees lift. Downward facing dog, hips high. 3 breaths. Again. And empty. Breath in. Exhale, bend your knees low, low, low. Look at your thumbs. Jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain, press down, reach up, breathe in, see the wall behind you. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, breathe in. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press your toes down. Downward facing dog, press your hips up. Breath in, open your mouth. Again, breathe in. Exhale, jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, Utkatasana, chair pose, big toes touch, squeeze in. Gaze out here, squeeze into spine line, belly in and up, sit 2 inches deeper. Breath in, fold. Long spine, inhale, vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, lift your heart. Downward facing dog, lift your hips. Right foot forward, warrior 1. Giant step to the front of your mat. Squeeze in, lift up, look up, breathe in. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press down, lift up. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior 1. Big step. Squeeze in, reach up, go back. Exhale, right back down, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold. Chair pose, second one, squeeze in, sit deep. Lift your heart towards the fireplace. Press your hip creases towards the back of your mat. Pit of the belly in and up. Bottom ribs in. Sit deeper. Breath in and fold. Halfway lift. Big, beautiful breath in. Vinyasa flow. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Empty. Right foot, warrior 1, big step, squeeze in, reach up, lift up. Exhale, vinyasa, high plank. Then low. Upward facing dog, shoulder blades pull together. Downward facing dog, hips up. Left foot forward, warrior 1, big step, squeeze in, press down, lift up, go up. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg strong, straight. Hug the skin to the muscle, to the bone. Press out through your heel, toes point down. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Press down more through your right shoulder. It wants to lift. Send your heel up and over towards Nebraska. Flex your foot, activate your toes. Come up onto the tippy toes of your left foot and flip your dog. Both feet face 12 o'clock. Press down through your heels. Reach your fingers towards the front of the room. See where your fingers are reaching. Take a big breath in. Press down, lift up. Take another big breath in. Side plank, right hand center of your mat. Press down through the flexed foot of your right foot. Activate both feet. Press down through your bottom foot. Lift your top foot. See your top hand. Downward facing dog. Excellent work, yogis. Excellent work. Lift your left leg strong and straight. Kick it back. Flex your foot. Toes point straight down. Now bend your knee. Stack your hips. And work to keep your left shoulder in line with your right shoulder. Is your top foot alive? Are your feet alive? Come up onto the tippy toes of your right toes and flip your dog. Both feet face 12 o'clock. Press down through your heels. Reach your hand towards the front of the room. Lift your hips. Peel it open. Side plank, left hand center of your mat. Lift your hips. Flex your feet. Pull in. Pit of the belly in and up. Bottom ribs in and up. Fingers alive. Send your laser fingers towards the sky. Lift your top leg. Press down to lift up. Downward facing dog. Whoo. Take a breath in. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, make some noise. Again, breathe in. Let it go. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Toe heel your feet, hips width distance apart. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Let your head be heavy. Pull your elbows east and west. Press down through your heels. Work to press your hips toward the fireplace, up and over your ankles. Find the spot. Find the spot where your brain says, oh, I might fall over. Find that spot. Release your big toes. Gorilla pose. Palms all the way underneath your feet. All the way underneath your feet. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Toes right up to where your wrist creases are. Yeah, all the way up on your palms. Press down through your heels, lift your sits bones, engage your hamstrings. Walk your gorilla back 3 steps. Walk your gorilla forward 3 steps. Can you be at play with being in gorilla? Release your gorilla, set up for crow pose. Palms all the way, palms spread, hands under shoulders. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Squeeze knees into the backs of your triceps. You can bring a brick underneath your forehead if you're working with a kickstand. Fingers spread wide, knees, backs of triceps, forehead to brick. Squeeze toes in towards the center of your mat. Lift your sits bones high. Squeeze in, squeeze toes in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. High plank. Kick it back. Shoot it back. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Big breath in. Good work. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Exhale it all out. Jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Catch your hips with your hands. Come to stand. Long spine. Take a breath in. Let it go. Single leg raise with a strap. Find your drishti spot, something that's not moving. Become unmessable with. As you find your spot, begin to hug in. Skin to muscle to bone, hug into spine line. Right knee, bring it into your chest. Shoulder blades pull together, belly in and up, get tall. Kick out through the sole of your foot. Take the strap into your right hand. Extend your right leg out towards the chakra wall. Extend your left arm towards Nebraska. See your left thumb. Come back to center. Foot high, fingers high. Kick your foot, reach your fingers, pull in. Airplane, arms back by your side. Right foot, kick it back. Toes point down. Drop your right hip 2 inches. Take another breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause. Half moon. Left hand down to the earth or to a brick. Bricks are awesome. They're just bricks. They bring the earth closer. That's all they do. Stack your hips. Flex your back foot. Give yourself some space. Yeah, stack your hips. Flex your back foot. Lift your back foot 2 inches higher. See your top fingers. Pull into center and press out. Pull in and press out. Flex your back foot. Are your toes alive? Yeah, wake up your toes. Join both feet on the mat and come to stand. Take a breath in. Let it go. Single leg raise. Strap up your left foot. Set your drishti to a spot out in the room that is not moving. Hug skin to muscle to bone. Put your left knee into your chest. Get tall. Shoulder blades pull together. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Kick out through the sole of your left foot. Pull your left shoulder into its socket. Open your foot out towards Nebraska. Keep pulling in as you press out. Extend your right hand. See your right thumb. Pull in and press out. Come back to center. Foot high, fingers high. Drop the strap. Kick your foot. Airplane. Arms back by your side. Toes point straight down. Kick out through your heel. Dial your toes down. Drop your left hip 2 inches. Lift from the inseam. Lift from the inseam of your back leg. Oh, that's different. Flex your back foot. Hands to heart center. Pause. Half moon. Right hand down to the earth, to a brick. Stomp down through your standing leg. Flex your back foot. Reach your fingers towards the ceiling. Pull in. Press out. Pull in. Belly button in. Press out. Lift your back foot 2 inches higher. Wake up your back toes. Take a breath in. Join both feet on the earth and come to stand. Excellent work, yogis. Dancer pose with the strap. Root down through the sole of your left foot. Bring the strap around your right ankle. Just loosely around your ankle. Nothing fancy. Ground down through the four corners of your left standing foot. Hug in, skin to muscle to bone. Pull into center line, pull into spine line. Lift your pelvic floor, find your drishti spot. Bend your right knee, back behind you, back behind you. Take the strap in your hands above your head. Yeah, squeeze elbows in towards center. Press your fist towards the ceiling. Kick your foot into the strap as you pull the strap towards the sky. Are your back feet alive? Pull into center. Press out through hands and feet. Pull in and press out. One more. Pull in, press out, and switch sides. Root down through the sole of your right foot. Bring a soft bend to your right knee, a buoyancy, a hugging in, the muscle energy ready to spring. Bend your left knee. Bring the strap up and over your head, behind your head. Press your fist up towards the sky. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Are your back feet alive? Wake up your back toes. Kick them towards the sky. Press your fist towards the sky. Get big. Press out, get big, press out, and switch sides. Press down through the left foot. Strap up your right foot. Find your drishti spot. Hug into center line. Pull in your core. Press out through hands and feet. Wake up your back toes. Take the strap in both hands. Press the fist towards the sky. Like fierce fist pressing towards the sky. Live toes, live toes. Take another breath in. Kick and pull. Take another breath in. Kick and pull. And switch sides. Right foot presses into the earth. Last one, left side. Set your drishti. Hug into center, lift your pelvic floor, pull your belly button in, bottom ribs in, press your fist towards the sky, toes towards the sky. Soften your standing knee, hug in and press out. Hug in and press out. One more with a smile, hug in, press out, and come to stand. Drop the strap off to the side. Tree pose. Tree pose, left foot presses into the earth. Right foot presses into ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Press your bent knee, the right bent knee, press it towards the back of your mat as you press foot into leg and leg back into foot. Set your drishti, find your spot, pit of the belly in and up, bottom ribs in, get tall. Shoulder blades come together. Spread your branches. Shift your gaze towards the sky. Lift your heart. Lean back into the unknown where you cannot see. Trust yourself. Soften like air. And switch sides. Right foot presses down. Equal pressure. Standing leg into opposite foot. Belly in and up. Shoulder blades slide together on your back. Get tall. Spread your branches. See the ceiling right up above you. Are your fingers alive? Are your fingers intentional? Yeah, be intentional with the physical foundation of every pose. Be up to something bigger than yourself. Hands to heart center. Join both feet on the mat. Take a breath in. Let it go. Extended mountain, press down, reach up, breathe in, look up, look back. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Vinyasa flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Ha. Step your right foot forward. Big step, warrior one. Stack front knee over front ankle. Maybe you wiggle out, take a longer warrior. Press your front knee towards your right pinky toe. Sit deep into your front thigh. Are your fingers alive? Are their fingers intentional? Take a big breath in. Open up to warrior two. Set your gaze out into the room over your middle finger. Sit deep into your front thigh. Shoulders over hips, so bring your, yes, shoulders over hips. Shoulders down away from your ears. Keep pressing right knee towards right pinky toe. Sit deep. Intentional fingers. Fierce fingers. Flip your front palm. Reverse. Reach up, look back. Extended side angle, forearm to thigh, fingers to earth, fingers to brick. Stack front knee over front ankle. So bring your hand to this brick. Yeah, bend deep into your front thigh. And press your knee towards your right pinky toe. Feel the opening. Press into my hand, press into my hand. Yes, press into my hand, yes. And take a longer stance. Yeah, you got it. Yes. Press into my hand. Yes. Intentional fingers. Take a big breath in. Send that breath away. Take another big breath in. Front knee stays right where it is, warrior two. Stay deep in your front thigh. Stomp down through your heel. Yes. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Press down through the front foot like it were a gas pedal. Just straighten your front leg. Soft knee, soft knee. Reach your right fingers towards the fireplace. Reach, get long. Then fingertips down to the brick. Stack your shoulders. Intentional fingers. Yes. Press out through the pinky toe edge of your back foot. Reach, fingers towards the sky. Pull in and press out. Pull it in and press out. Inhale, come up to standing. Pivot both toes to face Nebraska. Hinge at your hips, side facing wide angle forward fold. Fingers come down to the earth. Bring them back in line with your toes. Wiggle your feet out wider. Get big. Take up space. The wider your feet are, the closer the crown of your head gets to the floor. And the closer your head gets to the floor, the less you are in your head, the more you are in your body. And where does the breath go? Big breath. Big breath. Walk your hands out underneath your shoulders. Take a big breath in. Toe heel your feet in a little bit. Press down, come to stand. Pivot your right toes to face the front edge of your mat. Left foot, bring it about halfway up your mat. Short stance, wide stance. Hips or headlights facing the fireplace. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Belly in and up. Pelvic floor pulls in and up. Shoulders down your back. Yeah, intentional fingers. Hinge at the hip. Reach, get long through your spine. Frame your front foot with your fingers. Fingers on bricks. Yeah, bring your nose towards your right pinky toe. And soften. Yeah, press down through your back heel. Keep your attention on your back heel. Soften your nose over your right pinky toe. Take another big breath in. Soften. Twisting triangle. Left hand stays where it is. Right fingers reach for the sky. Twist. Pull the top of your head towards the fireplace. Hips towards the back of your mat. Intentional fingers reaching for the sky. Take a breath in. Twist, 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 twist. Take another breath in. Twist, 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 twist. Fill up. Exhale, vinyasa flow. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Left foot forward, warrior one. Big step. Big step. Front knee stacks over front ankle. Press your left knee towards your left pinky toe. Arms reach up, shoulders pull down. Yeah, big breath in. Sit deeper into your front thigh. Another breath in. Open up to warrior two. Yeah. Press front knee towards front pinky toe. Take a longer stance. So bring this front foot out just a little bit more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So your knee is past your ankle. Take a longer stance. Yeah, take a longer stance. Yeah. Yes. Gaze out over your front middle fingers. Now line your shoulders up and over your hips. Yes, yes. Gaze right over here. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Flip your front palm, reverse, breathe in, front leg stays right where it is, reach up, reach back, extended side angle, left fingers down to the brick or to the earth, keep stacking front knee over front ankle, press knee out towards pinky toe. Yeah, take a breath in, let it go. Take another breath in, empty out. Come back up to standing. Pivot both toes to face the chakra wall. Side facing wide angle forward fold, second set. Second set. Wide feet, wide feet, wide feet. Take a breath in. Let it go. Breathe in. And empty. Walk your fingers out underneath your shoulders. Take a big breath in. Press down, come to stand. Shorten your stance. Come into warrior two. Yeah. Press down through your front foot like it were a gas pedal. Straighten your front leg, soft knee. Reach your left fingers to the front of the room. Get long. Then stack your shoulders. Bring your fingers down to the earth or to a brick, maybe on the outside of your left ankle. Give yourself some space. Try on something different. Press down through your back pinky toes. Take a breath in. Let it go. Pull into center. Press out through hands and feet. Warrior 2. Reach your hands straight up towards the sky, like in crescent lunge. Bring your right foot about halfway up your mat. Set up for pyramid pose, left side. Press down through both heels. Reach fingers towards sky. Pit of the belly in and up. Bottom ribs in and up. Get long. Now hug in, hinge, reach forward. Reach. Frame your foot with your hands, fingers on bricks. Soften your nose towards your left pinky toe. Press down through your back heel. Take a breath in and soften. Take another breath in and soften again. Twisting triangle. Pull the top of your head towards the fireplace. Get long through your spine. Right fingers stay. Yeah, left fingers reach for the ceiling. Hips stay. Press down through both heels. Take a big breath in. Pull hips back. Head towards fireplace. Twist, 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 twist. Breathe in. Twist, 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 twist. One more. Fill up. Exhale, vinyasa flow. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Let it go. Shift your weight forward into high plank, low plank, high plank, low plank, high, low, high, low. They're just words. High, lower down. 3, 2, 1. Bring one ear to the earth, hands back by your sides, palms facing the mat. On your next breath in, with the strength of your back body, fly. Hands, heart, feet. Press pubic bone down. Fly, hands, heart, feet. Lift up. Soften your forehead. Let your breath go. Get 2 inches higher. Breathe in. Soften. Let your breath go. Last one. Breathe here. Lower all the way down. Other ear on the mat. 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Inhale. Rise up. Locust number 2. Soften your forehead. Breath goes. Fly high, breathe in, soften, let your breath go. Breathe in, rise up, lower all the way down. Breath in, breath out. Floor bow. Bend your knees, grab your feet, grab your ankles. Press your pubic bone into the earth. Flex your feet and kick them into your hands. Press your thighs down into the mat. Flex your feet. Take a breath in. Soften your forehead. Take another breath in. Soften once more. Last breath in. Gently release. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. And then floor bow second set. Grab the tops of your feet, maybe grab the ankles. If you always do one, try for the other. Are your toes awake? Are they alive? Kick your feet into your hands. Rise up. Soften. Rise up, breathe in. And soften. Rise up, breathe in. And release. Windshield wiper. Yeah. Extend your legs out long. Bring your hands onto the mat. Thumbs back by your lower ribs. Stack elbows over wrists. So yeah, thumbs back by lower ribs. A little further back. Yeah, right about there. So your wrists could come a little bit further forward. Yeah. Yeah. So your wrists are going to be further, just a tiny bit back. Just a tiny bit back. And take a little wider grip than you usually do. Get your pinky fingers closer to the edges of your mat. Yeah, so bring your elbows a little bit. Yeah, hands. Yes, yes. The action is squeezing your elbows towards one another on your back, but not crunching everything all up. So hands wider give you space. Now press all of your toes into the earth. Toenails press into the earth. Toenails. Toenails press. Yeah, toenails. Yes. Toenails. Press your toes down. Upward facing dog. Thighs lift. Knees lift. Yeah. Thighs lift. Knees lift. Shoulder blades pull together. Lift your heart towards the sky. 4, 3, 2. Soften your elbows. 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Yeah, check out your down dog, feel it out, try it on for size. Extend your right leg strong and straight. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Downward facing dog. Extend your left leg strong and straight. Bend your knee, stack your hips. Downward facing dog. Come down to your knees, roll over onto your back, and set up for bridge pose. So knees bent, heels where you can touch them with your middle fingers. Feet and knees, hips width distance apart. Take the brick, grab the brick, squeeze the brick in between your knees on the thinner setting, the thinnest setting. Yeah, exactly, perfect. Reach your arms straight up towards the sky. Bend your elbows, bring them down by your ribs. Press your triceps into the earth. Wake up your fingers. Press down through your heels, down through your elbows. Lift your hips. You can stay here. You can clasp your hands at the small of your back. Walk your shoulders underneath you to get your further shoulder opener. Press your fist down, lift hips up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. 1 breath in, 1 breath out. And then again, if you're taking bridge, you know where to go, rise up. If you're taking full wheel and that's in your practice, rise up. Less thinking, more being. Press down, lift up, go for it. Go for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down with control. Breath in, breath out. And again, rise up, yogis. Bridge, wheel. The pinnacle of your practice is right here. What is your fullest expression of this pose? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down with control. It was a hair clip. It wasn't an arm bone. We're good. We're good. Take a breath in, right? Let it go. And again, last one right here. This is your Tuesday. What will it be? What will it be? You decide. Just go now. No thinking, doing, being. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down with control. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. Touch in, one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Get grounded into your magic, your well-being that starts with your breath. This practice is what you bring to it. Just like life off the mat, just like life on the mat. How you are on your mat is how you are everywhere. There's a wonderful magic right here underneath your fingertips. Take in a big full body stretch. Reach. Flex feet, point toes. Get longer through your right side, then longer through your left side. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Extend both legs straight up towards the sky. Press up through your heels. No thinking, doing. Scissor legs, right foot down. Press out through your heels. Switch legs. 2, 3. Flex your feet. 4, 5, 6. Keep switching, keep switching, keep switching, keep switching, keep switching. Maybe shoulders are down, maybe shoulders are up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull your knees into your chest. Take a breath in. Let it go. Extend both legs high towards the sky. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Lower your right foot down to 2 inches up off the earth. Press out through your heel. Now lift up and pulse towards your left pinky toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Little tiny pulses. 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Flex your feet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hug your knees into your chest. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. You know we got to get the other side. Press up through your heels. Lower your left leg down to 2 inches up off the earth. Flex your feet. Yeah, pulse towards your right pinky toe. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Home stretch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give yourself a big hug. Take in a full body stretch. It feels so good afterwards. Downward facing dog. Less thinking, more being. Downward facing dog. Extend your right leg strong and straight. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Half pigeon, right knee to right wrist. Right knee to right wrist. Right knee to right wrist. Yeah, let your shin drape across the top of your mat. Right knee to right wrist. And work to stack your front toe bones. Work to stack your big toe over your pinky toe. Yeah. Oh, knife's edge. Yes, yes. Yeah, work to stack your front toe bones. Yeah, so onto the knife's edge of your front foot. Whatever that looks like. Maybe you put a brick underneath your right hip to give you space. Yeah. And come into sleeping pigeon, forehead down to the earth. Keep active feet. If your toes are untucked, press toes into the earth. Keep pressing your pinky toe on your right foot into the mat. And switch sides. And all the same setup work. Stack front toe bones. Maybe put a brick under your hip. One side is definitely different from the other, so it will feel completely different. That is normal. And when you're ready, bring your forehead down to the earth. Keep active feet, either pressing down or tucked. Knife's edge of your front foot pressing down. Downward facing dog. And come down to your knees and set up for an inversion practice of your choice. You can take waterfall pose with your brick at your sacrum, legs up in the air, like legs up the wall pose. You can move your mat to the wall and set up for a traditional headstand, forearm stand, any kind of inversion. Child's pose works too. Waterfall pose is the most accessible. But yogi's choice. That's okay. You can bring the brick right up underneath your tailbone. So lift your hips up. Yeah, brick underneath your tailbone. And flex your feet, press up through your heels. You can also bring your hands up towards the sky, let them dangle. It feels like you're floating in space, and keep pressing up through your heels. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, Carolyn. Press up through your heels. Squeeze my fist. Press down through forearms, flex your feet, press up through your heels. Press up, press up, press up, press up, press up. Belly button in, bottom rib, squeeze. Squeeze my arm, squeeze, squeeze, yes. Down through fist, down through elbows, press up through heels. Pull in, ribs in, yes. Ribs in, up through heels. Ribs in, up through heels. Down through elbows, down through forearms. Child's pose. Bottom ribs in. Isabel, press up through your heels. Up through your heels, yes. Squeeze my fist, squeeze, squeeze. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, yes. Up through heels. Activate your feet, flex your feet, yes. Tadasana feet. Down through elbows, down through forearms, press down. Inverted Tadasana, that's what this is, yes. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, yes. Feel the difference, yes. Press down, yes. Down through elbows, up through heels. Bend your knees, come out. Child's pose. Good work, child's pose. Whatever last movements you would like to take, maybe it's a supine twist, maybe it's a happy baby. Whatever's here for you, make your last final movements. Be fully present to your hands, to your feet. To your belly button. And then when you're ready to set up for Shavasana, let your feet be wide, get big, take up space. So much of our day, we make ourselves small and compliant and agreeable. Get big. Let your eyes gently close. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Let your teeth part. Let your forehead soften. Let your chest soften. Less thinking, more being. fingers and toes. Take in today's biggest breath. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, make noise. Again, breathe in, make more noise. Again, fill up. Lion's breath out. Bend your knees, roll to your favorite side. Cradle your head in your arms. Find one wholly unexpected, kind thing to do tomorrow and just do it. Notice what happens to your mood. Slowly press yourself up to seated at the top of your mat with hands at heart center, eyes closed. Be intentional about creating the physical foundation of the pose. We'll close with a single Om. Take a big breath in. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead center. The light and love in me bows and honors to the light and love in each and every one of you. Namaste. Namaste.